John doesn't know, but I'm surprising him with these adorable vacation bags. Corolla Corolla 2026. And I have all kinds of stuff in here for him for the road, snackies, all his favorite snackies, and some bug spray. The bugs are going to be bad up there. Sunscreen, water, just the things. And where'd it go? I got us body bug nets because, yeah, again, bugs are going to be bad. And I got us black lights because there are Uper lights, these rocks on Lake Superior up there that you can see glowing with the black lights. So we're going to go rock hunting and look for some Uper lights. So I'm going to get packing and get going here. And yeah, we'll catch you guys somewhere up north. Cannot wait. We're going on vacation. Okay, see you soon.
It's a big bag.
Look at the front.
Whoa, that's cool.
This is your snacky road trip bag.
Mine? Mine only?
Look in it.
Does that mean you don't get to have any?
I have my own too.
Get your own too?
Yeah. Look inside.
What do we got here? Oh, we got seaweed. It's good stuff. Got some sunscreen. Got some crisp bars. Got some cards. Pedialyte. That always helps.
Yep.
I think we always...
Dehydrated.
Got some cracklings. Cracklings are always good stuff.
It's your own snacky bag.
Ooh, is this another? Oh wow.
I told you.
You're loaded. Well, good. We need that stuff. A little more water. Ionized alkaline water. Holy moly.
And then you got your
Pistachios.
body net bat outfit there for
This
the
is a
bugs.
body net too?
Yep.
Like for legs?
Yeah, the whole body.
So maybe I don't need my jacket?
You might.
Did you get one of these too?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all this shit. Fucking seaweed crunchies. Y'all don't know. I mean, if you don't like seaweed, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I think you're weird. So whatever, don't eat them.
I think it's good.
Cracklins.
That's
Well,
his jam.
it's more of a Mexican thing, really. I mean, sure, Southern people eat them too, and other people, but yeah, I like the Mexican stuff. But this will suffice for a road trip journey for sure. Pistachios. Who doesn't love pistachios? The best, most expensive nut. At least I think it is. Yeah, and Pedialyte. I think y'all should know what that's for. Y'all that are in the know, you should know. Yeah, and keeping away from the bugs up north. Fuck those guys. They fucked me up last time. And bugs. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Skin tan lotion. Or I'm sorry. SPF sunscreen. Lovely, lovely. Actually, I prefer some suntan. I could use a glow.
Okay, ready to go?
Ready to go?
Let's go. Off to Minocqua. So this is a room in Minocqua for the night. Aqua Air, it's called. Cute little cozy rooms. Looks like they kind of did some revamping. Looks like the floors and the walls, everything looks like it was updated. Cute little sort of like barn style. Here's the bathroom. Cozy small little thing. Just a shower. They got your shampoo, body wash, conditioners. It's cute. Bed's pretty cozy. They got Wi-Fi. And I'll show you the clubhouse. This is the office clubhouse, I guess. You get ice over here, ice machine. And you have access to all of this. There's cabinetry cups in there. They have ice, like bags of ice. That is so cool. And then all your Keurig coffee needs and tea, hot water. What is cool about this place is it is on a lake. So you have a little deck out there, you can barbecue. Little sitting area down there. And then they have bundles of wood over there for $6, and you can gather and have yourselves a little fire pit. It's raining right now, so I'm not gonna go out there, but yeah, this is super cute. Really, really nice place. If you come to Minocqua, definitely check this out, Aqua Air. Hey, good morning everybody. So we just did a night in Minocqua and we're checking out of our little Aqua Air motel room. And we're gonna head north to Michigan now for the rest of this trip. We just had breakfast in town by Walmart in Woodruff. And here are some pictures of that. And just kind of been having a little lazy morning, taking our time, because you know the rest of the trip is about seeing things, doing things, but making sure we get some relaxation in the mix, because we both need it immensely. We've been working so hard, so much. I'm like getting in burnout mode here. But that's why we got to do these kind of trips. So anyway, yeah. This place is cool too, by the way, this Aqua Air motel, because you're right across from the lake and the public park and beach over there. So if you ever want to stay here and you have some kiddos, it's right there. It's free. Beautiful beach, shallow. We've shown that in other videos. And last night we ate at Bad Bones BBQ. I didn't film a lot here because we've shown you already a lot of the stuff that we've done here. And so yeah, John's getting everything last bit packed up here, and we're gonna get out of their way because it looks like they're trying to get all these rooms cleaned up and get everybody out of here. And yeah, check in later. We have arrived at Bond Falls, and it is self-registration if you didn't get your passes ahead of time online over here. So we're gonna do the self-registration and check out the falls. So here's where you can self-register. Residents, annual passport 20, annual motorcycle 12, non-resident, daily pass 12, annual 42. Get your envelopes right here and then dump it in here. So this is where we are at, the Bond Falls, and it flows out into here. But we're just gonna check out the falls right in here and keep moving on up towards like Ontonagon or something today. Here's the falls. All right, let's go check it out. Oh, wow.
Hi. I owe you something. Sorry.
Yeah, I got your.
Yeah, hold on.
bacon duck wontons. Yeah. Superior Shores Resort. Beautiful place, super cute, right on Lake Superior. Old school motel, 7 little rooms. We have one of the ones at the end, number 7, that shows Lake Superior right out your window. And this is a cabin, like kind of like a side-by-side cabin. And there's another separate cabin over there and here, and then the office is there, and everything is self-check-in, and I love it, and it's so cool. They have kayaks for you to use that come with your stay, grills, 2 fire pits. It's just so cool. Anyways, John's birthday is July, so this trip is kind of for him, and I have some gifts here, and he doesn't know, so let's go surprise him. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday stuff?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Johnny. It's kind of your birthday trip because.
I mean, it's like we're like a little bit like a month early, but thank
Oh
you, baby.
yeah, but this
Very
is
nice.
all part of it.
Okay.
Dig in.
Take it in.
I'm giving it to you now because I think that you're gonna want this stuff for this trip. You'll see why.
We'll see. Okay. Ooh, nice. A bath hoodie.
Zipper. Zipper.
Zippered hoodie.
Yep.
Thanks, baby.
Look at the back of it. It's pretty sweet. So that's a band we seen here in Madison. Johnny was trying to tell everybody about this band, Bet, and they came to Madison and they were awesome. Johnny's all about his bands.
They're pretty fucking awesome. And a cool sticker too.
Yep.
Sweet. That is a really awesome hoodie. It feels really good.
I know you'll probably wear it here because it's going to be cold up here.
Feels very good material. See?
Superior's a natural air conditioner.
It's really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice tank top. Who knew that they made tank tops? Nice wear. Always find more tank tops. These will keep you nice and warm.
Yeah. Just some good old Misfit joggers.
Those are fun. Misfits clothing is always fun. Those look good. Those look very, very comfy.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Etsy.
Etsy?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, I mean, it's pretty cool.
It was from Canada.
It's got the Clay Records thing on the logo on the arm. So
Yep.
good stuff. Thanks.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
These are all very, very, very nice things.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
He's happy with band stuff.
Very, very
So we're gonna cook steaks and chill out tonight by this resort that we checked in for 2 nights here. Then we're gonna head up that way to the peninsula up by Gay, and it is a town. It's called Gay, Michigan. I'm not saying anything funny here. There is a town called Gay, Michigan. We're gonna be up by there in Calumet, and over there those peaks are what's it called?
Oh, that's Porcupine Mountain.
Porcupine Mountains. Lake of the Clouds. We're gonna hike that tomorrow. There's some really good views up there. So yeah, we're gonna chill out for the rest of the night, grill out some steaks for Joni's birthday. I know it's the end of the month, but this trip is for you, for your birthday. So we were able to get one of their grills that are available and put it right by our room. We're right here. So it's kind of like we have our own little private area over here. It's really cool. So we're gonna have steaks for dinner and asparagus and mushrooms, and then we brought this from Wisconsin to pair with the steaks. Wollersheim, very good stuff. It's gonna be a beautiful dinner on this beautiful, beautiful lake. Oh, this is heaven.
Rain falls so gentle, footsteps in the street. Stumble on your smile, life feels so sweet. Umbrella shared, heartbeats in the rain. Fingers intertwined, gone is the pain. Rainy day love, soft and true. Found my sunshine when I found you. Huddle reflections in your eyes so deep. Lost in this moment, together we'll leap. Raindrops on our skin, dance in the gray. With every gentle touch, worries drift away. Rainy day love, soft and true. Found my sunshine when I found you. Puddle reflections in your eyes so deep. Lost in this moment, together we'll leap. Puddle reflections in your eyes so deep. Lost in this moment, together we'll leap. Raindrops on our skin, dance in a gray. Lost in this moment, together we'll leap.
It's hard to see on the camera, but out there we are facing the Apostle Islands in Wisconsin. I can see them out there in Lake Superior, way out there. And then that direction, I can see it barely in the distance, but it's Isle Royale National Park. The island that's way out there that's owned by Michigan, but for some reason, I mean, there's a story to it, but it's near Minnesota and Canada. I want to go hiking there sometime. This is insane. We are so high up. This is the Porkies, folks. Upper UP of Michigan. So beautiful. This was about a mile hike in, a lot of boardwalks, and then this tower you climb. It's really not that bad. So that's the Porkies there. You follow the road and you head up straight to the Lake of the Clouds, and then we just took a road this way to the summit peak, and now we're back at the entry point. Superior is so smooth today. She's been smooth as glass all day so far. I've seen her have 12-foot waves, and I've seen her like this. I've seen her look like a mirror. It's amazing.
We're at Porky's Outpost. I think they got some snacks, firewood, obviously. We're gonna see what this place is about. We're just outside of the Porcupine Mountains, Lake of the Clouds. We'll see what's up. That's pretty cool. Oh, it is. Some guy with pizza. Pizza. Alright, so it's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They have wood for sale. We can get some wood here. They have beer, liquor, groceries. Where's the store? Oh, it's all here in one? Cool.
I guess this is bear country. Luckily we haven't seen any bears yet. I don't know if you can see that sign there. Maybe you should go up to it. It says end of the earth, 2 miles. I don't know what that means. Looks like we can get some firewood here too. One for $6. Don't sound so bad. I think down the road somewhere we saw $5, but whatever. You're right here. It's convenient.
So John and I are this much old. These actually were a thing when we were younger. And landlines are not, but we actually remember payphones well. We were younger, up into what, our teens?
I mean, I remember when they were 25 cents and then they moved up to like 35 cents.
And now they're just relics here spread out like little art pieces. But yeah, we used to use payphones growing up.
I mean, really up until the early 2000s, really. I mean, you still found them. But
was it the early 2000s?
the last time I saw them was probably like before 2010.
Yeah.
But since then, they've
that sounds about right.
I haven't seen one since around that time. And there was just a few hanging on at that point.
We were at Roxy's yesterday. Good place. Fun. The bartender was awesome. She was great. I loved her. She was hilarious.
Go back and say hi.
This cafe we heard is pretty good. Good breakfast. We're gonna go here to the Squeeze on Main. It's kind of like your fancy health conscious type store. So we're just gonna grab some things in here. But this is basically Ontonagon. It's small, not a lot going on. It's kind of like stepping back in time a bit. And getting a little busy. People are getting off work and tourism is picking up because it's summer. So straight away you can get samples of popcorn. That is so cool. So I'm gonna get a sample of popcorn. This is the Squeeze on Main. They have a bar, food to go, that's ready meals and all this health stuff in here. Wagyu beef, frozen over there. Berries, chia seeds, mushroom coffee, all kinds of good stuff.
Sounds good. They do extra meat on that, I guess. I don't know if that costs extra. I can always pay for that.
Get your protein.
Some of the corn salsa too would be awesome.
And then your fixins. John's getting a burrito.
Been down to Sills yet?
What's that?
Have you been down to Sills Cafe yet?
No.
Go with the Sills
Yeah, is
Cafe
that the place?
breakfast, maybe? Yeah.
So I got 3 tacos, and they just do it Subway style, but way better quality. You go down the line and you pick your toppings, your protein, and yeah, they just pile it on as you request it. And John got a burrito. This is amazing. You have to come here, you guys. And they have a bar too. So this is called the Squeeze on Main in Ontonagon. You have to come here. Hi. Jeez, there's so many. This plaque is erected in memory of Thomas H. Wilcox, 1883 to 1956. He personally collected the rock and copper specimens for this shaft from historic copper mines in this area and supervised its construction during centennial celebration in 1940. The shaft, built of rocks from historic mines of Ontonagon County, was erected during a centennial celebration July 24th, 1940. Wow. Look at all these vines that took over. There's a big boat back here. I think this was part of this too at one point. This building was part of this. I mean, you know. What is this? Old Caterpillar tractor? So neat. Well, that's that. So, if you want to go to the beach on Lake Superior, whoa, this is really down from downtown Ontonagon, and you got all this right here, and it's really quiet, private, and yeah, you can have a beach day here. Way over there is Porcupine Mountains. Look at this. That's the Keweenaw Peninsula up there. We're about to go there tomorrow. That's Houghton, Hancock, all that up there. This is amazing. This is Freda, Michigan. Freda was a key part of the copper industry in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. on the western edge of the Keweenaw Peninsula. The large mill located in the town received copper ore from the surrounding region. The town was named after William A. Payne's daughter, Freda Payne. Freda and its companion, Beacon Hill, were owned and maintained by the Champion Mining Company, a subsidiary of the Copper Range Consolidated. The town existed essentially to serve the large Champion Copper Mill, which processed copper-bearing rock from the nearby Champion mines. The mill was served by the Copper Range Railroad, which also provided passenger service to the area. A post office operated from July 12, 1907 until March 12, 1964. As a result of its location on a major railroad line, Freda became a holiday vacation spot. The Freda Park was opened in 1908, funded completely by the Copper Range Railroad, and it maintained the title as the cleanest and best maintained park in the Copper Country. With the decline of people's reliance on the railroad system, the park was shut down on Labor Day in 1918, thus handicapping the Freda community. In 1966, in an article, the Daily Mining Gazette, a reporter simply stated, "Only the files of newspapers, books will be mute evidence to days enjoyed of yesteryear." Freda was based solely on the railroad system and owned by mining companies. It lost its population and continued to boom after 1918, but its limited market prevented any other growth away from the copper industry. Hey guys, so we have made it to Houghton and Hancock. These towns are divided by the water here. So that is going up into the official peninsula of Michigan. Way up there you can see the Quincy Mine. We'll explore that at some point on this trip. So we're just gonna explore the town here, do some restaurants, the brewing company over there, get some beer, and eat, and yeah, do some towny stuff. We've been exploring mines today, and we're gonna keep doing stuff like that and just see where the day takes us before we check into our vacation rental up by Gay, Michigan.
pizza. We got a pesto pizza. It's got feta cheese on it, obviously pesto. I forgot what else. And then for a little appetizer, we got some meatballs. Looks like those are a little bit more than meatballs. I see some cheese, and I think it's just Parmesan on there, I don't know, with some marinara sauce. So it should be good. First bite. It's nice and thin, crispy, but not like too taverny style thin. It's got a little bit of bubble there and a little cracking on the crust there. Nice and crispy too. Actually, I really like this a lot. This is good stuff. After I chow this down, we'll get into some of those balls. Look at that cheesy, feta-y, pesto-y pizza. It's good going down, guys. I would definitely give this a shot. The local people there at the Q&L Brewing Company said that this was the best pizza, and I believe them now. They have made me a true believer. All right, a little time for those cheesy balls and some sauce. Let's see what's going on here. Look at this. Who puts all this much cheese on your balls? Apparently the ambassador does. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of that on there. Let's try that off. Open some sauce. That is not like sauce out of a can or anything like that, or out of a jar. That's like some homemade stuff. And I really like the melted Parmesan cheese stuff over the balls. Ambassador got the balls, man. Who's got big balls? We got big balls. Who's got big balls? We got big balls. But who's got the biggest balls of them all? Looks like we've got some whitefish tostadas. I've got some kind of pico de gallo on here. I think they call it salsa verde. I guess that must be their version of salsa verde. They probably don't know the word salsa means sauce. So it's more like a jalapeno pico de gallo or something. That looks cool though, but it looks good. I guess the whitefish around here is the catch of the day, if you will. Yeah, anything else is, I guess, frozen fish or whatever, but the whitefish is local, so that's what we went with because it looks pretty good. Kind of looks like a tuna fish tostada. That's probably what they should call it, whitefish tuna fish tostada. But it looks tasty, and for a nice, warm, sunny day, probably should be pretty good. So let's see. It looks like it's going to be crispy. Oh, it's not bad. But, you know, that's kind of whitefish tuna salad. If that's a thing. But not a bad concept at all. I think some cilantro and lime would really kind of set it off here. But it's pretty good for what it's worth. Why don't you try some of yours? Maybe I'll try a fry. Well, crispy, good. Not bad. Not my favorite French fry, but they're crispy.
This is Four Sons Fish and Chips Shack, and it's right up by the Quincy Mine over there. So you can go do the tour of the mine, or you can just walk the property, and there's old abandoned structures. And the views are amazing. We're really high up. Very, very awesome. So when you're done with your mine tours, you can come and get fish at Four Sons Fish and Chip Shack. Yeah. This is the Quincy Mine. You can do tours, get your tickets there. But we're just gonna walk around and check it out without a tour. Look at that copper. That's a huge slab of copper. Wow. That's insane. Cross section of number 2 shaft. It would go down to like 6,000 feet. And this is where the miners would sit. They'd pile them on, and like almost like a railroad system, they would bring them down into the shafts and go mining. So this is the number 2 shaft rock house, constructed in 1908. Covers the number 2 shaft, which is 9,260 feet deep. Combined the functions of a shaft house and a rock house. This was a quicker commute for another man engine shaft used from 1860s to 1890s. It transported miners in and out of the mine, and it went approximately 3,000 feet deep. Wow, I can't believe these men did this kind of work back then. There had to have been so many casualties and deaths. This is brutal. Okay, so this is the boiler house. This was constructed in 1882. Supplied steam to nearby hoist houses. Housed 4 boilers and used 2 80-foot tall chimneys. This was the hoist house. Constructed in 1885, built out of pour rock, housed hoisting machinery for the number 4 shaft.
Nice.
This is amazing. I'm gonna crawl back out. There's
Okay.
like a little chute I gotta crawl out of.
Okay. How was it?
It was adventurous,
Sounds adventurous.
dirty,
You had to crawl in there?
over here.
Oh, you got a little dirty.
Yeah, well, you'll see why.
Oh.
That's so crazy.
Nice. Tiago boat. Looks like this is the wreckage that they got part of it from.
Wow.
This is just the front.
This is the actual
I mean,
part of the boat, or recreate?
I think it's the actual part, but I could be wrong.
Wow. A record.
Sort of smashed up against a reef.
There's the wreckage of the boat. Aerial view of the wreckage of the bottom of the lake smashed up against a sawtooth reef. Dang. That was not a good time. This is Eagle River. We're here to eat at the Fitzgerald's down that way. And we're killing some time checking out the sights. There's a museum over here for the town Eagle River, but it's currently closed, so we won't be going in there. There's a waterfall over here. Let's check it out. This is the Lakeshore Drive Bridge, completed in 1915. Was one of 2 bridges erected simultaneously by the Michigan State Highway Department across the Eagle River. That is amazing. Beautiful waterfall. Real easy to get to, right off the side of the road. Easy parking, easy access. Wow, we are really up here. This is the infamous Jam Lady. A lot of these videos on YouTube, people are always filming the same spots up here. So, you know, it's expected though. It's what you're gonna expect to see in these kind of like touristy areas. So here I am filming it as well. It's an honor system. You pay with cash or with a card in here, and you just take what you want.
Me, I
You're not
don't.
allowed to ask that.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like the behind the rock where do you pick your neighbor.
I got you.
You know, if I had a spot, I would give you a general.
Yeah,
but
I got it. It's like your favorite fishing spot. I
Yeah,
got it.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Wow.
But, like, there's a place off of 5 Mile that they call Agabeat that people find lots of rocks because every year it's rolled and it puts you in, which is a good time of year because it's just starting. Right? It hasn't been too many out of towners yet. But you could go down, you know, down here and just walk along the shore, just put your feet in, walking, kicking rocks over. Like I said, my son found a little tiny one
there's the
down
chow-chow.
river yesterday. So
That's
it's
fun.
yeah, it's just a matter of
I mean, this is a treasure,
Cool.
but now we've learned a lot today already just doing this. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Thank you.
some references, but yeah, I don't pick rock.
Mommies are good.
Brisket, sorry, poutine with brisket, pork belly, and beef brisket with mac and cheese and beans. Wow, it smells amazing.
All right, first few bites here. Poutine with brisket is really, really, really good. This brisket is nice and tender. The cheese is really, really good, and that gravy is very, very. It's got some depth to it, man. It's not just your regular brown gravy. Cheese is probably from Wisconsin. It's really good. We already got into the pork belly a little bit. It's got some gochujang sauce on it, with some type of cucumber salad. Got a little bit of heat. That gochujang sauce is really, really, really tasty too. Let's give that another crack here. Pork belly, you almost think you need a knife, but you don't. It's really nice and soft and tender. Yes, that's really, really good. And it's just got the right amount of heat. Not too sweet. Right in between where it should be. That's perfect. The cucumber salad part was nice too. So glad we did not get the banh mi sandwich. I mean, they're probably good too, but that is pretty spectacular. So results are in. This brisket here, it was okay. A little on the dry side of things though, to be honest. Really brisket shouldn't be dry unless you overcooked it or cooked it too long or it's been sitting too long. But the brisket on the poutine, that was really good. Like that was smooth. And maybe it's because the brown gravy on there, but the brown gravy was real, just flavorful. It's not your typical brown gravy that's sort of whipped up with flour and a little bit of beef broth. They probably used some real good beef drippings or something like that to make that. That was flavorful as hell. The pork belly too. Once again, I'll say that that was tough. We still got a piece of it. It'll go down. We're working on it slowly. Green beans are good. I think the pickles were even homemade. They pickled those as well. Give me some hot sauce here. Spicy kind of got something awesome going on there. I think that's house made. I don't think there's anything here that isn't house made really. That probably makes it all much more better. And I think the other thing that I only can complain about, the mac and cheese just didn't feel like mac and cheese. It almost tasted like vegan cheese or something. Something weird going on with the cheese sauce. Or there was cheese sauce at all made. I'm not sure what went on there. Maybe it's just that's how they do things. But other than that, everything's really damn good. I'm gonna keep working on this poutine brisket. Damn good though. I think that could be a great breakfast item too. Throw an egg on there or something.
Rosemary stacked chocolate cake with rosemary and cream cheese. Looks like it's gonna be tasty. A little too decadent for my palate, but mostly it's for Nicole here.
This is a cute little park. Haven Park and Waterfall. And it's right off the side of the road. Extremely easy to get to. No crazy hikes in or anything like that. And it's so gorgeous. We're gonna go to this Jameson Bakery and Coffee because I was told there's some really good donuts here. Really, really cute spot. This bay is gorgeous. These are the infamous donuts you always see everybody posting about here at this coffee shop. Right on the bay here. So pretty. Oh, a loon just came up out of the water. So pretty. And then the boats come out here to take people over to the Isle Royale Island where they go hiking and stuff. There's a lighthouse over there. Anyway, this is thimbleberry with vanilla frosting, and one is yeast and one is cake donut and a little bit of coffee. So we're just gonna enjoy chilling out here and check out Copper Harbor for a while, see where the day takes us.
Right now it was really clouds were like up there and it's just right out this way.
Not a bar, restaurant, ranted shop, nothing is for sale. Okay.
Huh.
Cool.
This is a vacation rental.
You kind of make it look like it's a bar. It's called the Roadhouse.
It looks like it could be a bar, so they have signs out here that say that it's not, but it's a vacation rental.
I think
How cool. This is the Lake Effect Bar and Grill in Copper Harbor, and I got a wild blueberry paloma. Looks fabulous. We're just getting little drinks and enjoying the day at Copper Harbor. This is Fort Wilkins State Park. Once was active as U.S. Army post built to keep the peace in Michigan's Copper Country. It began in 1844 and then it was abandoned 2 years later. Today it is a well-preserved example of the mid-19th century Army life on the northern frontier.
A separate set of range lights were completed in 1868. Except for a brief period in the 1800s, government employed lighthouse keepers and their families manned the Copper Harbor lights well into the 20th century.
So this was their wood burning oven. You can see how they would make their loaves of bread in here. The bakehouse. 2 hours before baking, the post baker built a fire directly in the oven chamber. Once the oven became hot enough, the baker scraped all the embers into the ash pit with an iron oven rake. He would then use baker's peel to place the bread pans in the oven where the loaves slowly baked in the residual heat. That looks kind of good. If you don't want any teeth. Definitely different times back then.
Just more primitive.
So what's this, the blacksmith area?
Sure looks like it.
This is obviously where they were preparing food. This was for where the soldiers would eat. Looks like a lot of potatoes and bread, beef, hash, pork, soups, beans, rice pudding, pancakes, molasses, boiled rice. This was the hospital. Here's the doctor's office. This is obviously where they would have the sick people that were being treated. The first cases occurred on the 28th and 29th of December 1844. They were soon followed by others. Some kind of outbreak. Many of them were affected. Nausea, diarrhea, pricking, tearing, and lancinating, stabbing pains in the abdomen. Oof, that'd be horrible. This is my kind of house. I mean, they had to have entertainment, right? It couldn't all be work hard. Got some sausages up there, cured meats, hams, cider vinegar, molasses. Guess this is where things were kind of like delivered to but it looks like it was also a place to kind of congregate based on the whiskey over there. So right here in Copper Harbor, you can come to this parking lot, really short walk, to see the lighthouse over there, which is privately owned now, so you can't actually go over there except by water through boat tours, or if you're on your own boat or kayaks, paddle boards, you could get a closer view, but you can't go inside of it. And then right here by this rock, there was a boat that crashed way back in the day with people on it from Fort Wilkins, and it was called the John Jacob Astor.
Something like that.
And yeah, it was an unfortunate thing from the winds. It just crashed it here, and it was, it's still there. The remnants are still under there, some of it. But yeah, pretty tragic situation. These waters can get really rough. Superior is no joke. Even back then, with very little lighthouses and such at that time. Beautiful beach though. All rocks. You can just come and hang out here. You do need a day pass or a annual pass to come here though, just FYI. But everybody's coming out enjoying the day. Very nice place. We are way up there on the peninsula. This is Brockway Mountain Overlook. It is beautiful. It's kind of a foggy day out there in the water down on Lake Superior, but otherwise I bet you could see her for miles and miles. That's the road in to from Copper Harbor into Brockway Mountain. Way out there is Lake Fanny Ho. Again, we're heading more towards Copper Harbor, but this is, FYI, very rustic road. You gotta be real careful coming in. So now we're at the overlook at the start of Brockway Mountain Road. There's Lake Fanny Ho. Fort Wilkins is over there on that lake. And this is the beautiful bay in Copper Harbor, surrounded by these little like peninsulas of rock bed in beautiful pine forest. It is so pretty here. Lake Superior. There's that rental house with all the signs down there. This is their snowfall meter. Last year they had 350 feet of snow. 350 to 360, all the locals keep telling us. The record ever was 390 inches? 4 inches and 4 inches during the winter of 78-79. Man. All-time low was 161.1 inches. No, thank you. This is Mount Bohemia. In the winter, it's a well-known ski resort. They have yurts you can rent. There's also the Nordic Spa, which we're here to spend the day at. It's a spa with several different saunas and a hot pool, cold pool. So the concept is, it's a spa experience designed to rejuvenate your body and mind using hot and cold water exposure, followed by a relaxation period. They suggest that you repeat the cycle up to 3 times. So they suggest 15 minutes in one of their hot saunas or the pool. There is a eucalyptus steam cabin, Finnish panoramic sauna, Himalayan salt sauna, herbal sauna, outdoor hot tub. For the cold, they recommend 5 to 30 seconds in the cold pool or the Nordic waterfall. After that, they suggest relaxing 10 to 15 more minutes in the log cabin bar or the outdoor hot pool, and then repeat these steps 3 times.
we've had here at the Pizza Cabana at the Nordic Spa. It's really fucking good. I think your best way to go is pepperoni or something, just like easy sleazy or just cheese. But for a place that's just a Nordic Spa and you know, like food isn't their thing, they actually do a really good job on the food. So give it a go. I would say so. Cheers, pizza. Yeah, it's good shit. The crust is good. It holds up a sauce. Oh, sorry. Oh, crushed red pepper got caught in the throat there. It's I like my heat, but when it sits there, it fucks you up. But yeah, good pizza.
So we had a lovely day at the Nordic Spa, and we came back, started a nice fire out here. The grill we got going earlier, and John made us some beautiful big slab of salmon on the grill here with some veggies. This is a really good hot sauce we got earlier in Copper Harbor. Really good stuff, so we're eating it with that. And yeah, we're just relaxing after finally a nice day. We've been having a lot of rain. This is my meal. So this house is super rustic, like I told you already. This is our means of like entertainment. Old school radio. It's actually kind of cool. It's like you're stepping back in time. So anyway, we're gonna eat and then go enjoy that fire outside before there's supposedly some possible storms coming from Marquette, which is across the water over there, that might reach this territory, but we'll see. So we're just gonna relax and then get back out tomorrow on the water somewhere. Good morning. We're back in Copper Harbor today. We are gonna get on the water, so we need some Wi-Fi. Just so you know, Wi-Fi service in general is really spotty up in the whole peninsula. These guys have excellent Wi-Fi you can just log on to, and they have an ATM and a lot of good food options too. Drinks, if you want your cocktails, I'll have all that here. So we're gonna have breakfast, check in, and see where we can drop our boards in at the bay here in Copper Harbor today. Look at this beautiful harbor. We're gonna drop our boards in here. Looks like it's pretty smooth so far today, but sometimes she'll shift out of nowhere, but we're protected by these little rock islands, and then Superior's on the other side. This boat right here is what takes the people out from town to Israel Island. So you have a lot of activity in town, these little motels everywhere, old school motels, super cute. I think a lot of people stay at them as they return or a day or two before they go out to Israel.
That's not really hot out, this probably wouldn't be so bad.
It's all quartz. Quartz. We are in Calumet, old school town. Cool little record shop. Michigan House Cafe and Pub. This is an old school place. Look at all these buildings. So Calumet blew up in the copper era, and they really started to build this town up with all these really beautiful old buildings. And it all just died. The whole copper industry just completely went kaput, and they all kind of headed down to Detroit for the auto industry. And it's coming back a little, it seems, because of tourism. But really cute. I love the buildings. This is Shoots 1890 Saloon. Michigan House Cafe and Pub. We're going to check this out here.
Our soup today is chicken with wild rice, if that is something you could even think about eating.
Salad with the fish and chips we got that we're gonna share. Right, we got the fish and chips. Up here it means chips the French fry style, like the UK. French onion soup. This is cod. This looks amazing. Beautiful old building. I just love these buildings. I love this old warehouse style, kind of like Milwaukee. I love it. Look at these old roads. They're brick over there, and over there, original brick roads. That's the gallery building. Lots of art in the windows. Looks like this side, a lot of these buildings are empty.
Oh, hey, kitty.
Oh, look, it's a kitty kitty. Hi, kitty kitty. Cat kitty. Aww. This is a Calumet Floral and Gift Shop with a cat. What a cutie. Sorry, kitty, can't pet you through the glass. That looks like a really cute shop in there, but it's closed. Looks like a newer boutique store. Got some artist stuff down here. A couple more shops down here. We got Q&A Coffee Works here. Coffee shop. Looks like they're closed right now.
Maybe a good place for the morning.
Totally. More empty stuff over here. A cafe over there.
It's like it used to be a bank or something.
Yeah.
It's used to be like a telephone.
Whoa, they're ready for the 4th of July here.
Holy moly, fucking moly.
They are ready.
But they easily turn over into a Christmas store.
Gift shop here. It's the Quincy Mine. Old photos of them in the mines.
That's pretty cool.
Copper. Look at this. What a beautiful building. I love those doors. Wow. Behind the Shoots 1890 Saloon building, there is this cute little park. Looks newer. You can come and chill out. Picnic tables everywhere. Really well maintained. Really pretty flowers and plants. And they got a little coverage over there if you want to get out of the rain. Super cute. So here is where something didn't survive. No idea if it was just from being too old or if something actually happened here, a fire maybe. Then you got this building here that's empty, and then over here you got a bar and food restaurant thriving right next door. You know, this sums up the whole Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's long history of things that are like falling apart with newer things that are thriving, and a few little old schoolers sprinkled about.
Some things that seem to have made it through the times and they're still here.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't know if that was better construction or whatever.
There's another pizza place.
But there's definitely places that have made it for this amount of time too.
So crazy. That one's empty. Looks like they're trying to do some work on that. Again, constructed in 1900. Should we go in? Okay. Really old. It does look like someone's forking out a lot of dough for that though. Some investor or something. Wonder what that's going to be. Here's another one that's looking like they got a permit here. Inspection, so this is becoming something. So, you know, it looks like people are putting money back into this town, but some things are not having such luck. There's a lot of potential here. Tourism is a thing here, and it seems to keep picking up. I guess because of social media or whatever. Alright, so we just found out from those gals over there that this is actually going to be a boutique hotel. So yeah, somebody with a lot of money is investing in this. They weren't too fond of it, actually, but I don't know. We'll see. It's going to draw a lot more people in, and it sounds like the locals kind of don't want that. But they'll like the money it brings in. Everybody likes money. We'll see. Yeah, but it's kind of artsy. I kind of like it. Got some kind of art vibe. Oh, look, all the stones piled up on purpose. Yeah. It's kind of an artsy park.
Hey, my dad owned the bar across from Eva's. It was called
I
Alan
like this
Angie's.
history.
Did you
Okay.
ever read, it was on Pasty that has like a history thing.
Yeah.
And they had something in 2006. I can't find it again, I didn't save it, but they had all the 18 bars in Calumet listed. And
Really?
yeah, and it goes,
Wow.
315 Club, which is the
18 bars.
The wildest bar is the 315.
18 bars.
Yeah,
Eighteen.
there was 25 bars between
25.
between Calumet and Laurium in 1975.
It was very thriving then.
Yeah.
It seems like 1900 was the point
Yeah.
where things built here.
I think they missed the vote way back by like one vote to make Calumet the capital of Michigan.
Wow.
Way back in probably the 40s. And then a guy wants to renovate the depot in Laurium on 9th Street. But I'm against them because my sister lives on 9th Street. He wants to close the street on it. It's never been closed before in a lifetime of the depot.
Yeah.
But I guess there's some guidelines that if you can't get it closed, you can't like do a B&B up above it.
Yeah. I feel like the upper should be separate from the lower.
Yeah.
It should be its own state. Wisconsinites were like, you should be part of us.
We should have been with Wisconsin probably.
Yes. It makes more sense.
But we were just talking about it. I think it should be its own state.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think they have enough population to create enough revenue.
Alright, so we're in Calumet, Michigan. chilling out at the local park. The pizza place, Calumet Pizza Works, did not have a, well, they had a little bit of dine-in, but it was more like a to-go kind of place. So anyway, grabbed a pie, sat at the local park just about a block away. It looked like the best pizza around town. Other places had good reviews, but then when we got to them, they were just a tavern with a tavern oven at the bar, so we thought maybe this might be the best bet. We're gonna see. I don't know. I got extra pepperoni on here because I don't know who doesn't want some extra pepperoni if you're gonna have pepperoni, right? Yeah, I don't know. We've been at the Keweenaw Peninsula for some time now. We'll see how this pizza goes. Definitely, we could probably try some other pizzas. But for this one, we'll see what's happening. It feels a little light already. The box feels light. I got a feeling it's a pretty thin crust, which I like thin crust. Let's go. So here we are at the Calumet Pizza Works. So far, first couple bites here. It's pretty good. A little greasy, but I think that's probably the extra pepperoni, so I guess I can't fault them on that. Pizza's pretty fucking tasty. Yeah. Dough tastes good. Topping tastes good. Right amount of cheese. I remember the guy asking me when I was ordering what kind of crust I wanted. They had Italian herb, Parmesan crust, and maybe another option or something, Cajun or something, I don't remember. I think the Parmesan crust would have probably suited well on this pizza. Kind of sad I didn't get that. I probably should have. Either one, Italian or Parmesan crust would have probably been nice on there too. So I mean, on a scale from 1 to 10, I think this pizza gets like about an 8. It's got that thin crust vibe, but it's not like tavern thin crust. It's got, you know, a little bit of body, especially when you get to the actual crust itself. The pizza's solid, man. Okay, I'm glad we went with this one. There was a couple other options. The 2 bars that did pizza, it just looked like bar pizza, which, you know, that's fine sometimes, but I was in the mood. These people, like, all they did was pizza. It wasn't a restaurant or any type of thing, but mostly takeaway type style. So you go there, you get your pizza, and you take off. You know, like, they got soda pop and shit like that you could buy. But yeah, no, I think solid pizza, solid choice.
So just FYI, if you want a beach day away from the elements of Lake Superior, this is Eagle Harbor. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful clear water. Very cold though. It is still part of Lake Superior, but it's gorgeous and it's free. You just park along the road, pick a spot. I didn't see any public bathrooms. A lot of people walked over there to this motel. They have a coffee shop and a restaurant, so I feel like a lot of people go use that, maybe buy something. So yeah, this was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.
Well, first impression's not so amazing, to be honest. Customer service a little lacking. You kind of expect a little bit better in an area like this. It's not like we're in the hood or anything, or you know, or with some college kid working at or some high school kid working at Burger King or something. Coffee, not so great either. I was kind of in the mood for a better tasting cup of coffee this morning, but looks like we get what you get. Pasty, we'll see that too. They were out of the breakfast pasties. Wanted a breakfast pasty because it's, well, kind of early in the morning still. But figured we'll give it a shot anyway. We got the 2 traditional ones. We should have switched that up too, but we'll see later. I don't know. Never had one before, so I assume this is the probably beef and potatoes and carrots and onions and things like that. I see some people eat them with ketchup. I do not like ketchup, so there will be no ketchup in this review. You like ketchup? Do you? That was tasty. That ain't bad. It's a saving grace here with the flavor, at least. I mean, I think I've heard some people say that they're a little bit flavorless, but I think I kind of for what I expect out of a pasty, from what I know about it anyway. Definitely has that pot pie crust kind of feel to it, which is, I think, also what is expected in a pasty. Yeah, that's pretty alright. Alright. I think that these must have served well for copper miners and people who work hard and work in labor-intensive jobs. Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know, you gonna try yours? Let's see.